हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Hare Krishna. Welcome back. So this is day 77 of our Bhagavad Gita learning series, and we are studying chapter 11, that is Vishvarupa Darshana Yoga. And today we will be studying the third section of this chapter, that is Arjuna's prayers to withdraw the Ugra Rupa or the Kala Rupa. We know in the beginning of this chapter, the first section, that is also prayers of Arjuna to reveal the universal form, Vishvarupa. But on seeing the Vishvarupa, that is actually terrible, Ugra Rupa, Arjuna is fearful, and that is why he is requesting to change the form. And as we know, according to the rule, before putting the question, one must glorify the Lord. So we will see this prayer is also full of glorification that reflects Arjuna's perfect understanding also. So first we will recite verse number 35. Verse number 35. And it will continue till verse number 46. Sanjay uvacha etat shrutva vachanam keshavasya कृताञ्जलिरवेपमानः किरीटी नमस्कृत्वा भूय एवाह कृष्णं सगद्गदं भीतभीतः प्रणम्य. So this is Sanjaya's narration to Dhritarashtra. As we see in the previous class, we studied the second section, and there we found how the introduction of Bhayanaka Rasa was taking place, and that is why Arjuna is afraid, and that is narrated by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. Synonyms: Sanjaya Uvacha. Sanjaya said, Etat, thus, Shrutva, hearing, Vachanam, the speech, Keshavasya, of Krishna, Krita Anjalihi, with folded hands, Vepamanaha, trembling, Kiriti, Arjuna, Namaskritva, offering obeisances, Bhuyaha, again, Eva, also, Aha, said, Krishnam, Krishnam, unto Krishna, Sagadgadam, with a faltering voice, Bhita Bhitaha, fearful, Pranamya, offering obeisances. Translation. Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trembling Arjuna offered obeisances with folded hands again and again. He fearfully spoke to Lord Krishna in a faltering voice as follows. So we see that the description of the effect of Bhayanaka Rasa in Arjuna is described by Sanjaya here in this verse. That is how Bhita Bhitaha, that is fearfully he pranamya, that is he is offering obeisances and speaking in a faltering voice, Sagadgadam, and Kritanjalihi, with folded palms, and Vepamanaha, that is trembling. So all the ecstatic symptoms, that is the effect of Bhayanaka Rasa, that is the bhava of Bhaya. They are all manifested in the body and action of Arjuna. So the next verse. And we discussed in this chapter how the Sakhya Rasa is changed suddenly to Adbhuta Rasa and then Bhayanaka. Okay, so Arjuna Uvacha Sthane Hrishikesh Tava Prakirtya Jagat Prahishyadyanurajyate Cha Rakshamsi Bhitani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sanghaha. Synonyms. Arjuna Uvacha, Arjuna said, Sthane, rightly, Hrishika Isha, O master of all senses, Tava, your, Prakirtya, by the glories, Jagat, the entire world, Prahishyati is rejoicing, Anurajyate is becoming attached, Cha and Rakshamsi, the demons, Bhitani, out of fear, Dishaha, in all directions, Dravanti, are fleeing, Sarve, all, Namasyanti, are offering respects, Cha, also, Siddha Sanghaha, the perfect human beings. Translation. Arjuna said, O master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. So here we see how the respond are different by the sages and the asuras. So here we see prahishyati anurajyate. Hrishyati, prahishyati. Hrishyati means joy. Prahishyati, that is rejoicing. Very, very joyous. Anurajyate is becoming attached. So they are not afraid on seeing the Bhayanaka Rupa of the Lord. Instead, they are becoming more and more attached. But on the other hand, the non-devotees are scared. The demons are afraid, as it is said. Rakshamsi bhitani disho dravanti, and they are fleeing here and there. So we see, when Arjuna saw the universal form of the Lord, the demigods took pleasure in it, but others, who were demons and atheists, could not stand it when the Lord was praised. Out of their natural fear of the devastating form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they fled. Krishna's treatment of the devotees and the atheists are praised by Arjuna. In all cases, a devotee glorifies the Lord because he knows that whatever he does is good for all. And here we will see Arjuna, though he is fearful, but his fear is not at the same platform as the fear of the demons. And that is why he is able to understand this difference also. If he was actually scared, then it would not be possible for him. That we will discuss in the later verses also. And now we will see how Arjuna is glorifying the Lord. कस्माच्च तेन नमिरन् महात्मन् गरीयसे ब्रह्मणोऽप्यादिकर्त्रे अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवास त्वमक्षरं सदा सत्तत्परं यत्. Synonyms. Kasmat, why? Cha, also. Te, unto you. Na, not. Nameran, they should offer proper obeisances. Maha Atman, O great one. Gariyase, who are better. Brahmanaha, than Brahma. Api, although. Adikartre, to the supreme creator. Ananta, O unlimited. Deva Isha, O God of the gods. Jagat Nivasa, O refuge of the universe. Tvam, you are. Aksharam, imperishable. Sat Asat, to cause and effect. Tat Param, transcendental. Yat, because. Translation. O great one, greater even than Brahma, you are the original creator. Why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you? Why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you? O limitless one, God of gods, refuge of the universe, you are the invincible source, the cause of all causes, transcendental to this material manifestation. So here we see the perfect understanding of Arjuna. He says, why should then they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you? Kasmaccha tena nameran mahatman. How beautiful it is. And O limitless one, Ananta, O Devesha, O Jagannivasa, O the supreme controller, O the abode of the law of the universe. So we see how beautifully chosen words, with the chosen words, Arjuna is glorifying the Lord. As we know, the Lord is always praised by the chosen words, and that is why he is also known as Uttama Shlokaha. So here also we see the same principle is applied by Arjuna. How beautifully with the chosen words he is glorifying the Lord. And the word Aksharam is very significant because this material creation is subject to destruction, but the Lord is above this material creation. He is the cause of all causes, and being so, he is superior to all the conditioned souls within the material nature as well as the material cosmic manifestation itself. And therefore, he is the all great supreme. So the supremacy of the Lord is understood, perfectly understood by Arjuna and glorified also with chosen words. Okay, the next verse. Glorification continues. Tvamadideva Purusha Puranas-tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vittasi Vidyam Cha Param Cha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupa. Synonyms. Tvam, you. Adi Devaha, the original supreme God. Purushaha, personality. Puranaha, old. Tvam, you. Asya, of this. Vishwasya, universe. Param, transcendental. Nidhanam, refuge. Vitta, the knower. Asi, you are. Vedyam, the knowable. Cha, and. Param, transcendental. Cha, and. Dhama, refuge. Tvaya, by you. Tatam, pervaded. Vishwam, the universe. Anantarupa, O unlimited form. Translation. You are the original personality of Godhead, the oldest, the ultimate sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You are the knower of everything, and you are all that is knowable. You are the supreme refuge above the material modes. O limitless form, this whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. So we see in this verse, especially the all-pervasiveness of the Lord, as well as the Lord as ultimate refuge, and the original Supreme Lord. All these points are very intelligently glorified. So that is why Arjuna says, Tvam Adi Devaha, you are the original Supreme God. And Purushaha, you are also a person, not without form or nirakara, etc., which sometimes we see the misconception is there. But Arjuna says, you are Vishwasya Param Nidhanam, you are the ultimate refuge of the universe. Param Nidhanam, ultimate refuge, the divine refuge, transcendental refuge. And Vittasi Vidya Chaparam Chadhama. You are the knower and the knowable. And that is why you see in Purushottama Yoga 15.15 Bhagavan says, Vedeshcha sarve rahameva vidya. Vedantakrit Veda Vedevachaha. So I am the knowable object of all the Vedas, and I am the compiler of the Vedas, knower of the Vedas, everything. And this all pervasiveness, that is Tvaya Tatam Vishwam Anantarupam. Tvaya Tatam Vishwam. So, a very similar in essence, the verses we learned. One in chapter 7, Maya Tatam Idam Protam Sutre Manigana Iva 7.7, and in 9.4 also, Maya Tatam Idam Sarvam Jagadabhyakta Murtina. So these are also the indication and the proof of Bhagavan's all pervasiveness. So the next one we see, the glorification continues here also. Vayuryamognirvaruna shashankaha prajapatistvam prapitamahascha namo namastestu sahasrakritvaha punascha bhuyopi namo namaste. Vayuhu, air. Yamaha, the controller. Agnihi, fire. Varunaha, water. Shashankaha, the moon. Prajapatihi, Brahma. Tvam, you. Prapitamaha, the great grandfather. Cha, also. Namaha, my respects. Namaha, again my respects. Te, unto you. Astu, let there be. Sahasrakritvaha, 1,000 times. Punahacha, and again. Bhuyaha, again. Api, also. Namaha, offering my respects. Namahate, offering my respects unto you. Translation. You are air. You are the supreme controller. You are fire. You are water. And you are the moon. You are Brahma, the first living creature. And you are the great grandfather. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you 1,000 times, and again and yet again. See, here in verse number 37, Arjuna says that Gariyase Brahmanopya Adikartre, you are even greater than Brahma. And here Arjuna is saying that Prajapatihi Tvam. Why? Because we already learned in chapter 7 also that all the material energy and the spiritual energy, both coming from the Lord Himself. So in one sense, Brahma, you are Brahma, it means as Brahma is created by his energy, from the navel of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. So in that sense, he is saying that Prajapatihi Tvam, you are that Brahma. And on the other hand, you are much greater than Brahma, because Brahma is actually coming from your energy. So both are correct in this way, right? So you see here, that is why Arjuna is saying that I am repeatedly bowing down to you again and again and again and again. And especially this Vayuhu, though it is all the material components, that is Vayuhu, Agnihi, Varunaha, they are all included here. They are all the constituents of Panchamahabhuta, but specially Vayuhu, because Vayu is the most important representation of the Devas, Pavana Deva. And it is because Vayu, that is Pavana, is all pervasive. As he mentioned the all pervasive nature of the Lord in the last verse, that is Tvaya Tatam Vishwam. That is why this is the continuation, or in relation to this, he is saying that you are Vayu in terms of all pervasiveness. He is actually everything is coming from the Lord, from different energies of the Lord, as we just said. And Arjuna also addresses Krishna as the great grandfather because he is the father of Brahma also. When he is saying that Prajapati Tvam, at the same time, he is also saying Prapitamahasya, you are the father of Brahma also. That what I just said. In verse 37 also, you are greater than Brahma, you are the father of Brahma, but you are that also, you are Brahma also. Which means nothing in this material manifestation is also, we can consider which is not coming from the Lord. Everything is coming from different energies of the Lord. So we cannot see anything that is not in the Lord. So that is why. And then again he is continuing his obeisances. Namah purastadath prishtataste namostu te sarvata eva sarva ananta viryamita vikramasvam sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha. Synonyms. Namaha, offering obeisances. Purastat, from the front. Atha, also. Prishtataha, from behind. Te, unto you. Namaha astu, I offer my respects. Te, unto you. Sarvataha, from all sides. Eva, indeed. Sarva, because you are everything. Ananta virya, unlimited potency. Amita vikramaha, and unlimited force. Tvam, you. Sarvam, everything. Samapnoshi, you cover. Tataha, therefore. Asi, you are. Sarvataha, everything. Translation. Obeisances to you from the front, from behind, and from all sides. O unbounded power, you are the master of limitless might. You are all pervading, and thus you are everything. As we were just discussing, due to this all pervasiveness, Bhagavan is everything. Everything means everything. So, as you are so powerful, so mighty, you are a person of limitless might and limitless power. You are everything. So I am bowing down to you from all sides, from front, from behind, from all other directions also, again and again and again and again. Because I feel it is not sufficient. So when we understand the greatness of the Lord, then we find that no word is sufficient to glorify him. And that is why it is said that Anantashesha, with his thousands mouth, are still glorifying the Lord eternally. And it is just going on and on. So here also we see the same feeling from these verses, this glorification of Arjuna. And here it is mentioned that out of loving ecstasy for Krishna, his friend Arjuna is offering his respects from all sides. He is accepting that he is the master of all potencies and prowess and far superior to all the great warriors assembled in the battlefield. It is said in Vishnu Purana 1.9.69, Yoyam tavagato deva samipam devata ganaha Satvam eva jagat shrishta yataha sarva gato bhavan. So whoever comes before you, even if he be a demigod, is created by you, O Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, how mighty and powerful a person may be, he is always smaller in respect to the Supreme Lord. Always. And the next two verses, these are very beautiful verses. We will see why. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam he Krishna he Yadava he sakheti ajanatamahi manam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi yachavaha sarthamasat krutosi viharashayasana bhojaneshu ekothavapyachuta tat samaksham tat kshamaye tvamaham prameyam. Very, very beautiful. Just let me go through the synonyms, you will understand. Sakha, friend. Iti, thus. Matva, thinking. Prasabham, presumptuously. Yat, whatever. Uktam, say it. Hey Krishna, O Krishna. Hey Yadava, O Yadava. Hey Sakhe, O my dear friend. Iti, thus. Ajanata, without knowing. Mahimanam, glorious. Tava, your. Idam, this. Maya, by me. Pramadat, out of foolishness. Pranayena, out of love. Va, api, either. Yat, whatever. Cha, also. Avahasa, artham, for joking. Asatkritaha, dishonored. Asi, you have been. Vihara, in relaxation. Shayya, in lying down. Asana, in sitting. Bhojaneshu, or while eating together. Ekaha, alone. Athava, or. Api, also. Achyuta, O infallible one. Tat samaksham, among companions. Tat, all those. Kshamaye, ask forgiveness. Tvam, from you. Aham, I. Aprameyam, immeasurable. Translation. Sorry. Translation. Thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, O Krishna, O Yadava, O my friend, not knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relaxed, lay on the same bed, or sat or ate together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. O infallible one, please excuse me for all these offenses. So we see Arjuna can't forget the friendship with Krishna in any situation. See, here also, after witnessing the universal form, Arjuna is aware of the friendship. What is the reason behind it? Because the eternal relationship should not be forgotten also. It should always be remembered. As a jiva, we all have a specific relationship with the Lord. Arjuna, as a pure devotee, is aware of this. We are not. That is the difference. So from here we should learn certain principles, which are, we should be careful in dealing with the great people even though they are our friends. Arjuna is actually teaching us here these principles. And we should be careful in dealing with the devotees in our lives. And if required, we should confess our ignorance and apologize, what Arjuna is doing here. So, we see the next verse. What is happening? This is very, very beautiful. As Arjuna is requesting Krishna to forgive him for these unwilling offenses that he might have done to Krishna unknowingly. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujaścha gurur gariyan na tvatsamostvabhyadhika kutonyo lokatrayepya pratima prabhava. Synonyms. Pita, the father. Asi, you are. Lokasya, of all the world. Chara, moving. Acharasya, and non-moving. Tvam, you are. Asya, of this. Pujyaha, worshipable. Cha, also. Guruhu, master. Gariyan, glorious. Na, never. Tvatsamaha, equal to you. Asti, there is. Abhyadhikaha, greater. Utaha, how is it possible? Anyaha, other. Lokatraye, in the three planetary systems. Api, also. Apratima prabhava, O immeasurable power. So we see how beautiful it is. Just see. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is worshipable as a father, is worshipable for his son. As a father is worshipable for his son. He is a spiritual master because he originally gave the Vedic instructions to Brahma, and presently he is also instructing Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Therefore, he is the original Supreme Master. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. And any bona fide spiritual master at present moment must be a descendant in the line of disciplic succession stemming from Krishna. Without being a representative of Krishna, one cannot become a teacher or spiritual master in transcendental subject matter. So we see how Arjuna is saying, as the father forgives all the offenses done by the son, now that will be said in the next verse. Okay, now here it is not completely mentioned. He just said that pitasi lokasya characharasya, and so you are the father of this complete universe, this complete material manifestation, both moving and non-moving, and you are the supreme guru, and pujyascha, that is supremely worshipable. So here we see the supremacy of the Lord as father, the most worshipable guru. These are established by Arjuna. Okay, the next one. तस्मात् प्रणम्य प्रणिधाय कायं प्रसादये त्वामहमीशमिड्यं पितेव पुत्रस्य सखेव सख्युः प्रियायार्हसि देव सोढुम्. So this is the one which I was talking about. Tasmat, therefore, pranamya, offering obeisances, pranidhaya, laying down, kayam, the body, prasadaye, to beg mercy, tvam, unto you, aham, I, isham, unto the Supreme Lord, idyam, worshipable, pita eva, like a father, putrasya, with a son, sakha eva, like a friend, sakyuhu, with a friend, priyaha, a lover, priyayaha, with the dearmost, arhasi, you should, deva, my lord, sodhum, tolerate. Translation: you are the Supreme Lord, to be worshipped by every living being. Thus, I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, a friend the impertinence of a friend, or a husband the familiarity of his wife, please tolerate the wrongs I may have done you. So we see, as Arjuna said in verse number 43, that how no one is equal to you. Na tvat samo asti na abhyadhikaha. That is, no one is equal to you, so there is no question of being greater than you. And there is another term is used, asamordhva, for the Lord. That is, no one is equal or greater than the Lord. Asamordhva. Actually, this particular sentence can be said in one word as asamordhva. As Bhagavan is asamordhva, so his mercy, his forgiveness is also asamordhva. So that is why Arjuna is saying, as in this material world also, Krishna, the Father, tolerates all the misdeeds, the wrongs done by the Son, and a friend also tolerates. So as a husband tolerates all the wrongs of his wife, so Krishna, being the most worshipable, the supreme worshipable, You are worshipped by all living beings. So you are the most merciful. You can forgive everyone. So I am offering my respectful obeisances and begging your mercy again and again. So we see the principles that we can get from this verse is they are actually two we can get. One is when the relationship is strong and deep, tolerance and forgiveness are expected. And number two is we should try to build up such strong bonding with our guru and teacher, so that if unknowingly we commit anything which is not according to the rules and regulations, then also we be able to beg the mercy of our guru. And as we see Arjuna, Bhagavan considered him as the eligible candidate to reveal the absolute knowledge, and that is why he said bhakto si me sakha cheti rahasyam hetaduttamam. So you are my bhakta and sakha, you are my friend and my devotee. That means you are a surrendered soul. And when our bonding with our guru is built up on the basis of the surrender of the disciple, if the disciple is completely surrendered to the guru, then the bond is very strong, and then the guru is always ready to give everything, the highest knowledge, to impart the highest knowledge to the disciple. And from the side of the disciple, we should be very careful that we should build up this such strong and deep bonding, which can grow tolerance and forgiveness on the side of our guru. So these two things we can learn from here. Okay, then we see 45. So after glorification, now Arjuna is actually requesting Bhagavan to withdraw this Kala Rupa and to exhibit the four-handed beautiful form that we will see. Adrishta purvam hrishitosmi drishtva bhayena cha pravyathitam mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa. I'm also, okay, synonyms. I will chant the next verse also together and then we'll discuss. Synonyms: Adrishta purvam, never seen before. Harshitaha, gladdened. Asmi, I am. Drishtva, by seeing. Bhayena, out of fear. Cha, also. Pravyathitam, perturbed. Manaha, mind. Me, my. Tat, that. Eva, certainly. Me, unto me. Darshaya, show. Deva, O Lord. Rupam, the form. Prasida, just be gracious. Deva Isha, O Lord of Lords. Jagat Nivasa, O refuge of the universe. Translation: after seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O abode of the universe. the next verse, 46. So he is also saying how that rupam, that form is. Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichhami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte. Synonyms: Kiritinam with helmet, Gadinam with club, Chakrahastam disc in hand, Ichhami I wish, Tvam you, Drashtum to see, Aham I, Tatha eva in that position, Tena eva in that, Rupena form, Chatuhu bhujena four-handed, Sahasra baho O thousand-handed one, Bhava just become, Vishwamurte O universal form. Translation: O universal form, O thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. So we see Arjuna wants to see the Deva Rupam, as it is mentioned in verse 45. Tadeva me darshaya Deva Rupam. And here he says that Adrishta Purvam. As we see that this universal form is material and therefore temporary. And this material world is temporary, so this universal form is also temporary. And the four-armed forms, that is Vishnu forms and Narayana form, it is eternal in Vaikuntha planets. And as we see the Chaturbhuja Rupam, that is the Narayana form, Narayana is being described as the shelter of this universe, Ashraya, and that is why Narayana. And Narayana, the shelter of all the Naras. Naras represent the entire material world actually. So it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, 5th chapter, verses 15 and 16, how Narayana is the shelter of this universe. When Narada Muni asked Brahmaji that who is the supreme creator, then Brahmaji is saying to Narada Muni that Narayana, the form as Narayana, it is the Narayana form, that is the shelter, Yat Ashraya, that is the shelter of this universe, that is this manifested universe. So we see in this universe that Chaturbhuja Narayana form is mostly worshipped. So Arjuna is also a worshipper of that four-handed form of the Lord. And that is why he is asking to reveal that form. I wish to see you in your four-armed form, because that is his worshipable, the form of his worshipable Lord. And we see Krishna form, that is the Dvibhuja Rupa, the supreme form. It is very, very confidential. It is not disclosed to everyone. And as a pure devotee of the Lord, Arjuna is so fortunate to always reciprocate. Lord is always reciprocating with him in that Sakhya Rasa. and that is the eternal relationship as we just mentioned. So he knows about the confidential form. Now he wants to, after seeing the Kala Rupa, the Ugra Rupa, the Vishwa Rupa, he wants to see the form that he worships, that is worshipped by most of the common people of this world. He also worships that form. So it is his desire to see that form. And that is why he is, because now he knows everything, that Krishna is Narayana, he is everything. So everything means everything, as he said in verse number, which verse it was? Yes, verse number 40. Verse number 40. Sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha. So as he understood this, so now he can understand that Krishna is a very confidential form, and he actually, this we will discuss later. Now I am not saying much about this, but for us it is enough to know that Krishna form, that is a supreme form, is the most very, very confidential form. It is not disclosed to everyone. So Chaturbhuja Rupam, that is Narayana Rupam or Vishnu Rupam, is the most is a worshipable form in this manifested universe. So now Arjuna wants to see that form. So with this we have come to the end of today's session. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. So next day we will complete this chapter, that is chapter 11, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. Hare Krishna.